Hey everyone, welcome to the Uke Stuff channel and welcome to this quick review and comparison of the new Enya Smart Winder. This came out on the networks that I follow a little while ago. One of the companies that I do some work with, Parapole, is carrying these. They're available on Amazon and other music retailers, and it's an automatic string winder for guitar or ukulele only. And I have other versions of this, not by Enya. This was not sent to me by Enya for review. Enya has sent me products in the past. This one I bought at full price. It was around $40 US. Now, a quick review, first of all, is that the size is good. The grip feels good. It feels good in your hand. I'm not a fan of the plastic cap because that's either going to get broken or lost. So I imagine a lot of these will look like this most of the time. That will keep you from turning on accidentally. It has one main power switch on the top, and then has an LCD display on the side, a mode button, and then up or down, which will change what you do. Now, when I turn it on, it will automatically turn on and go to guitar, unfortunately. So if you buy one of these and you're an ukulele player or you're a teacher with school ukuleles, it does not remember where you were at. Also, if you want to tune a baritone ukulele, you'll have to use the guitar setting and not the ukulele setting. So I'm going to change that mode to ukulele by pressing and holding down the mode button. That will change it to ukulele. Now, there are different modes here. There's automatic, which is what I use. What automatic does is it listens for the string you're closest to and tunes up to that. I watched a video from World of Ukes where Matt at World of Ukes likes to be in the semi-automatic mode where you tell what string for it to listen to because then it's going to match that string. But when I'm tuning, I am working through 40 ukuleles at once, trying to get them tuned as quickly as possible. So if I take one of our school ukuleles here and I put this on, it's set in auto mode. If this string is near G, it will tune to G, and it will also say that on the display. And one of the problems I've been having with the Enya is it doesn't fit well on all the tuner buttons. You have to really press, and some thicker ones will not work at all, and I'll show you that probably later. So it hears that G is the pitch, and it beeps very loudly. So I'm not a fan of that giant beep either. And then it's an issue of seeing where you can actually get that peg to go on. That one's in tune right away. And then we go down to here. There we go. So very, very loud. And then so that's how that functions. Let me show you another function, which again would be that semi-automatic mode. It listens for whatever note it tells you. So right now it's saying it's the A string. So if I put this on the A string and I can get it into the slot, there it goes finally. And then if I want to go to a different string, I just move up. Now it's listening for the E string. And then the red string, which is the C string. I got to change that because I'm not in automatic mode. I'm in semi-automatic. So when I'm in 3 and C string. And then finally, the G string. Very loud beep. It does work. It does its job. I'm a little worried that this non-flexible tip, it's not really that flexible, it's not soft plastic, isn't going to adapt for some tuners. Let's go pull one out. Let's pull out a diamond head with a giant tuner on it. Okay, so here is a diamond head with giant tuner buttons on it. I don't think it's going to handle the Enya very well. So let's see, which string are we on? We're still in semi-automatic mode. Let's change it back to automatic mode. So it's automatic ukulele, and this should be the G string. See if I can get the button in there. Wow, that is really hard. I can't do it. I can rest it on it, and we'll try to turn it, but it's really not doing it. Yeah, I can't get those giant buttons in that. I'll try, see if I can like, oh, I can force it in on the side. That's really not very useful. There we go. So yeah, that not a great solution for that. Now we should say, who is this for? This is for a school or an individual who has a number of ukuleles that wants to quickly tune, maybe the leader of an ukulele group, and wants to use an automatic tuner. Oh, the other thing I should say is that you can use the up and down buttons to like change strings. That's a nice feature. So these really do work. I would change three things. One is I would make this area larger so that you can grip onto a button easier. Second, I would make that beep softer. And then third, I'd make it so that if you were in the ukulele mode, when you turned off the device, and it will time out, or you can, turn it off yourself, it would come back to the ukulele mode. It also has a metronome on it, I should mention, and if I hold down the function key, I'll change to ukulele. If I hold it down again, I'll get to a metronome where I can change the tempo, and if I mess around with the button, I can change with how many beats per measure, up to 6. So this would be 3/4. This would be 4/4. Oh, gotta hold it one more time. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even do 5 if you want to play, take 5 or something like that. But nonetheless, it does work. There are some changes I would make. Now, let's do a quick comparison with similar ukuleles with different tuners. Here's number 7, just to show you how it tunes. The flight buttons do fit in there. Kind of. Got to work it. There we go. All right, next one. And the last one. Okay, so that's the Enya. Here's my preferred tuner for schools, the Jowoom. Battery lasts forever. The up and down is great for changing strings on it. And you do have different modes too. I have it set for uke auto, but the head allows for many more sizes of strings, including the pink one. So here's the pink one. Fits right in there. Sometimes they'll go to the wrong spot. Like this one's trying to tune to a C. I need to bump it up. Now I went to a G. There it is, and then to an A. And that's in tune now with the Jowoom. So this would still be my preferred tool over the Enya, even though it's about twice as much. Now let's look at one more product that doesn't even exist anymore. This is the Roadie. This is their version 2 of their winder. They're now on version 3. This one was recently, this is April of 2024. This one was recently decommissioned, but the Roadie 2 on there, and you choose your instrument and you select it, and then it doesn't have a full auto mode. The new ones might. And when I talked to the company, when I had originally had these, the Jowoom came out afterwards. When I talked to the company, they had suggested that you make a profile for each instrument. That's not going to work for a school setting like this. So if I grab one of these ukuleles, I have to tune the note that it's on, but it will jump to the next one. So all right, you can hear it goes green, or you can see it goes green when it's in tune, and gives you a beep. And then, so the Roadie works really well too. Actually, they all work. This, again, handles much more different sizes in the tuner buttons. The challenge was that, again, you sort of had to select the instrument each time, so you didn't have a full auto mode. The new ones might. And then that they had suggested that you have a profile, because there was occasional times that the Roadie 2 would flip out and just keep tuning. Still a great device, a little more expensive. Don't know what they were selling at or what the current Roadie 3 is. As I do at the editing of the video, I'll just put it up here in the comments of what the Roadie 3 is. Also an excellent device. I still think the Jowoom is better for schools. This might be better for an individual. And the Enya certainly works if your tuner peg buttons can fit into it. I think that's something that has to definitely change if they revise the model a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to work with guitars too, because some of them have really large tuning knobs as well. But they work, and with my Jowoom, I can tune 40 ukuleles like this behind me in under 10 minutes, and I can tune while I'm talking to students, while I'm teaching, while they're all playing. I can grab an ukulele and tune it, because again, it's vibration based. It's not based off of actual sound or audio. It's vibration based and allows you to tune. The other thing that I should mention is that none of these work with friction tuners or UPTs. I can actually tune like a half of a side of UPTs, but when you install UPTs, there's not a left or right. So that sort of gets messed up in that process when you go to tune. So again, they're not UPT designed, they're designed for geared tuners of any type, and it works really, really well. So with that, there it is, the Enya Smart Tuner. And yeah, it's a good product. There are some changes I'd like to see done on it. Very affordable though. So if you're looking for an affordable string winder, tuner, this is it. I don't know why you would spend the money on a separate string winder as a separate tool when you could get all of that for one, as long as you can fit your tuning peg into that slot there. All right, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.